Hello guys, welcome back to Auto Nerd. Let's see what we have in the garage today. We have a Hyundai Tiburon 2007-2008. This is the third and final generation. My name is Ivan Pineda and this is Auto Nerd. This specific Tiburon is a 2008 and it is actually the base form, is the model GS. The GS comes equipped with a 4-cylinder engine. Let's take a look at how it sounds. Not a bad sounding machine. Let us take a look underneath the car. The most interesting part here is that it has 4-wheel independent suspension. In the front it has MacPherson style struts, and in the back it has multi-link. A fun fact about the Tiburon is that the suspension was actually designed with the help of Porsche from Germany. This vehicle was designed to compete directly with the Toyota Celica, the Ford Escort CX-2, the Mitsubishi Mirage, which is actually a 2-door Lancer, and the Mitsubishi Eclipse. Since all the competitors originally had 4-cylinder engines, Hyundai decided to keep it that way. However, the Mitsubishi Eclipse had a turbo engine as well. And then to compete against that one directly, and as well as the Americans, Hyundai introduced a V6 2.7 liter. There are only 2 engines available in this vehicle, a 4-cylinder and a 6-cylinder. 4-cylinder 2.0 with 138 horsepower and 136 pounds-feet of torque, and a 2.7 liter V6 with 176 horsepower and 181 pounds-feet of torque. Let us take a look at the design, shall we? Some people believe that the Hyundai Tiburon looks very similar to a Ferrari 456. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. If you haven't done it yet, remember to hit the notification bell and to also subscribe to my channel. That would really help me make new videos for you guys. As you can see here, originally when it was launched, the first generation Tiburon was praised for its design and its sportiness. Now let's take a look at the interior, shall we? This vehicle actually has very interesting seats. They are designed by Recaro, the German brand. Very sporty. It also has front and side airbags. An interesting thing also is that this car in the base model doesn't have traction control or stability control. So if you're a very new driver, or if you live in a place where there's ice or snow, maybe the base model should be avoided. Let's take a look at the door, and it's soft plastic, very good material actually, especially for the price. This vehicle was less than $20,000 when it was new. That's back in 2008. It's probably right around $25,000 if we include inflation, if we account for it nowadays. Now the interior is very simple yet elegant. I like the display here with blue and white and red lights. It's very nice, very classic. It will age really well, as you can see. This car is over 12 years old by the time of this. This is in 2020. Now we have 3 knobs for the climate control. Very simple, very easy to use. That's how it should be. On top we have the fog lights, a clock, kind of old looking, but still looks okay, especially because of the blue light. This is an aftermarket stereo. It also had the option of a navigation system, an infinity sound system. This one used to come, or the original stereo is actually a Kenwood The speakers are actually really good quality. It's around 200 watts. At the time it was excellent wattage, and nowadays it's actually pretty acceptable. It also has a 4-speed automatic transmission with a manual shift mode, forward to up, and if you pull towards you is down. Here you can see that when I shift, there's a gear indicator, first and second gear, switching manually. Steering wheel does not have any buttons. Here we can listen to the sound. It's, as I told you, around 200 watts, which is quite acceptable. Originally this vehicle did not have Bluetooth, and it also did not have USB. This is the base GS, and even though it looks fantastic, has very good quality interior for the price, drives extremely well, it's relatively efficient for what it was. It actually did not have cruise control, which is something very interesting. This is the back. It has 14.8 cubic feet, which is around 450 or so liters. If you are outside of North America, I can actually fit very well inside. Surprisingly, I'm 5'7", which is 1 meter 71 centimeters or 1.71 meters. We appreciate here that there's a net for your things. If we take a look again at the exterior, it certainly looks expensive. It looks way more expensive than what it is, especially with these interesting aftermarket headlights. I'm not too crazy about the fuel reservoir, let's say, door. It looks kind of aftermarket. This line evidently is not standard. It was placed in a very tasteful way, I actually must say, but it is not standard. Evidently the car has fog lights. Very interesting design. Certainly looks like a Ferrari front here, from this area after the bonnet. And of course, also it has a spoiler. No backup camera because of the time, but you can add it very well. Now let's take a look at how it drives and how it looks inside when we drive. And honestly, the first thing that I have to say is that the car drives extremely well. The hydraulic steering wheel is actually welcome. It does have some feeling, which is very rare in today's more modern cars. The suspension is actually pretty solid. It feels good. It feels like I would say like a German car in terms of stability, until you maybe get into speeds that are above the speed limit. However, at the same time, it is not as smooth, so it suffers for a little bit of rough ride, but a very nice feeling on the corners. The acceleration is around 9.5 seconds for the 4-cylinder and 7.5 for the V6. If you like this video, let us know and we will come back with other videos. Thank you so much. See you guys.